We want more love. We got to show love. Queen Omega says show love. Yo, some of them ain't got no love. No love. No love in them hearts. Me see them gone. No love in this world.
Okay, you ready? No, seriously, okay.
Let's go.
Okay, let's get this fucking
Take
done.
1, 2, Burgertv. Let's fucking go.
Ready, action. What's up, everybody? I'm here with Billy. Everybody knows who you are. Full name, age, hometown, please.
Billy Kemper, 33 years old, born at Hokipa, raised here on the North Shore.
What we're doing this winter is we're gonna do like a wave of the winter. It's like we're calling it Slab of the season, right? Because it's not just the winter though. We're starting from the fall, winter, straight into the spring. We're not stopping this thing till April. You know, what's your opinion? How do you feel about, you know, a company giving out money to the best wave ridden out at the pipeline back door, off the wall?
I think what Blak Bear's doing is it's grassroots, and that's kind of something that's got forgotten about in surfing. Everything's so corporate and so WSL, and this is just backyard. This is for the boys, from the boys. It's just like, it's something that started from the roots, and I'm super stoked to be a part of the Blak Bear team, and also just know that Teva's doing this for the boys and the girls at Pipeline. It's pretty badass. So I think it's gonna be the best event of the year.
It's nice to give back. And what would you do with 10 G's, my brother, if you want 10 G's?
Hopefully it's cash. I don't have to cook.
No, it is
play
cash. No, so I forgot to tell everyone, we're giving 10 G's hard cash, like the you know the rapper videos. Yeah, it's whatever you prefer. You want
Couple
one?
bricks.
Whatever you want. We can give you ones, fives, tens, 20s, or hundreds.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
That's pretty badass.
How do you feel about that? 10 G's cash. How do you feel about it? Like serious kind.
Oh, that won't even cover Christmas for me. But
yes,
no, I think it's sick, and also just being cash. That's what I said, right? It's grassroots. This is from the bottom up, and yeah, I think this is super sick. Really looking forward to it. Hopefully, somebody really well deserving gets the slab of the season. They walk around 10 G's richer.
What is like your ideal conditions at Pipeline or Backdoor when you pull up in the morning? You're like, oh, this is gonna be like, oh, this is a day where. What's your ideal conditions out there?
Coming down Pupakea.
Yes.
Right about to take the hairpin. I can see the corduroy lines. Red Hot Chili Peppers jamming.
Yep.
And you can just see it. Corduroys just coming through. Those days when it's west northwest, but a little more on the north side.
Yes.
Straight down the middle, 10 feet, first reef, rights and lefts, just going.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 years ago, that session with Uncle Mike.
Yep. Yes.
I had a crazy one right after that. He got that wave. Nate had that wave. Days like that where it's 10 foot and holding it back
and
far.
consistent.
And big lefts like coming both ways. Those are the days where you're just pushing harder than ever.
And the level of surfing is everywhere. He's having a good day. Everyone's getting their chance and opportunity.
Yeah.
It's a good day of surfing.
Lots
right?
of opportunity. Mm-hmm. Lefts and rights, pumping.
And
first reef, thick, and
then those kind of crazy days. What size boards are you riding? Who's shaping your boards right now? And what kind of, what's your ideal board size? And what are you using? Who's shaping your boards?
Real Pipeline,
yes.
Real Backdoor, 6'8", Glenpang, Town and Country.
Okay, and then what's your most memorable ride out there? So I know you've had quite a few, so that's kind of, but you can tell us more than one. So I'm just wondering, like, what's your most, when you say Pipeline Backdoor, boom, what's the first, like, whoa, like, I got this wave for you, like. You can give us a couple.
One of the most memorable waves I didn't even ride. I was having my arms up in the sky looking at frickin' Ehu Boy, looking at Kalani Grace just standing in the wave of his life. Like that, I fucked up. I went on the first wave. I kick out and I'm like, oh my god, that's the wave of the year. That's the wave of a lifetime.
Yes,
but to see him and Jamie going up and see Kalani turn, I was like, that for me, watching that and just being in the wave, looking at him in the barrel, that was like such a crazy highlight. I don't know, sometimes seeing other people like get that high that they've been chasing is almost more rewarding than getting yourself. That was tap, and then last year I had a wave that I rolled into that was a slab.
I want to hear you. Yeah, I was going to say, what about you?
And that wave, I feel like I've gotten bigger and better pipe waves and backdoor waves, but that wave I've never rolled into like a thick double up slab. And that thing,
nice chip shot.
Oh my god, it was crazy. Just roll in, no grab, and just stand, and just it felt like a choke sweep. that wave was just cool because it was different for me.
Right,
it's not what I normally look for out there. So that was another wave that stood out for sure.
That's epic. Because, that's rad. And then, who do you kind of notice catching yourself sitting next to? Speaking of friends and all that. So because everybody, pipeline, everyone has like their gang. There's a first reef guys, there's a second reef guys, there's the guys who sit in between, the off the wall guys, the guys who like to sit wide. Like, who do you kind of catch yourself?
Honestly,
Yes.
I try not to pay attention to people, but look at the land and look at the boils on the reef. And I used to sit like 5 feet and a little bit deeper than Uncle D because he would sit. He's one of the only guys who was like the man at going left, but if a right came, he was always looking, always had his eyes open. And being a backsider, was so rare, and kind of get away with a little more than others because I was like Mace's brother growing up. Uncle D just always had my back.
Go, Billy!
Most guys, if they paddle when he paddle, they're getting their head slapped.
Yes.
But I would not paddle, but I'd kind of just look at him until he'd be like, go, Billy! And I'd bang. So growing up, that was always my guy. I sit under Uncle D. A little under, a little deeper. And I got a couple of the best waves of my life growing up doing that. And then after he passed, I remembered his lineups of where he'd sit. And I just used that, some trees, and just let the wave put me where it wants to be. Not really focus on where Koa is and Eli and Kala and Jamie and John. Bottom feeders and just like the way it's all scrambled, you get mixed up. You start fucking talking story. Next thing you know, 12-foot. Oh shit!
Yeah. You gotta just kind of do your own thing out there,
pipeline,
right?
Yeah, and pipeline's a trip. There's people have peaks all over that reef.
Yes, there is.
Where Gav sits.
Oh, sit wide, and he likes to pick those wide lefts and north
Wide
right,
lefts,
and then
and
he'll
then
come
randomly big right.
He'll get those crazy rights. You're like, wow, where'd that come from, bro?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And then like ball around, like way deep and under.
Yeah.
And then Kala sits like kind of outside of the boil. Everyone's moving around. Eli, Koa, Nate, they all kind of fight for that one little zone right behind the boil, under. Yeah, everyone has their own zones.
Who was like the first guys that, who kind of took you under their wing and kind of showed you the ropes and like, hey, Billy, this is how you do it, and kind of like introduce you to the North Shore, introduce you pipe, like who's kind of like that, like a mentor, kind of like a...
Yeah. When I first,
you have one? Like,
when I first moved here, it was really Nainoa Surratt.
Right.
That's Crew's older brother. Me and Crew are closer in age, but Nainoa was my brother Eric's right-hand man.
Yep.
Between him and then, honestly, Kaimana Henry and Ty Van Dyke, like those two, they're like really my brothers. Like
right.
they really are. And Kaimana, like, that was my idol growing up. That was who I looked up to. Like, there's no one who surfed as radical, as powerful, but as light as somebody at that size.
Right. He surfed like a hammer. Is just his next level.
Yeah, Kaimana helped me a lot. Just getting comfortable over here, and all the boys know it. Unfortunately, I lost my brother when I was 8, and he was so close with everyone here.
And your older brother's like a prodigy of his
but
age group,
just growing up and being so close with Andy and Bruce and Kaimana and Ty, their relationships all transcended to me. Like, they took such good care of me. Like, same thing with Mace and Crew, all of us, yourself. Like, bro, we were raised by wolves, like, to say the least.
Yeah,
and it was rare to see kids in the yard at Volcom House and fucking the Quick House, the Jerry House. There was like us. There's no other kids. Now it's only kids.
Yes.
And I'm grateful that it's changed this way because I know I'm raising my own kids. And it's a healthier environment than what we grew up in.
Hey, we turned out right. We turned out right.
I wouldn't change it for anything.
Yeah. And then, that's epic. And who's like your idols or favorite surfers you looked up to?
Cool.
Yeah, I know there's quite a few. I know, but name as much as you can, bro. Not much as you want, bro. There's no limit.
No limit.
No limit. No wrong answers.
Kaimana, Uncle Mike, Johnny Boy. There's like a couple people, even Laird. Just like those are the people who I really like looked up to.
Right.
Inspired me and just wanted me to. And then of course, just growing up here and watching like Bruce and Andy, what they did out of pipe and Barca. Yeah, there's so many people that I feel like really helped me with my surfing. Shane Dorian.
Right.
Yeah, like those guys really pushed me, and then just surfing Sunset a lot, being able to share sessions with Ponch, guys like Poncho and Kahea, like that I feel like helped me a lot and guided me to really wanting to surf open face waves like Olive and Sunset, not just barrels.
You're doing damn well, brother. And then, I have another question is, have you ever wore a helmet out there? Have you ever thought about it or preferred, like, you know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about it? What's your opinion about it, about helmets and all of that? Like, have you ever kind of thought about ever wearing one?
I grew up and I Uncle Eddie and Uncle Brian used to put helmets on us when we were really young, and I kind of got out of that thing. And honestly, it's probably an ego thing, and I haven't been wearing a helmet. And last year I got knocked out in the backdoor shootout.
Right, I remember you hit your head,
the
right?
The next day was Kala. And after that, you know, I feel much better than where I was, but I don't think I'm completely to where I was before that. And I think that the head is so precious that I actually wore a helmet out of Tropes this summer for the first time. And yeah, I told myself I want to wear one out here, but I don't know. It's
what's hard, because I was talking to the boys, it's when you're not used to it, it knocks up your equilibrium, and it's like hard to serve. It's all about surfing. Is all about feeling. It's about feeling comfortable in uncomfortable situations, right? And then
it
when you're
almost
uncomfortable,
makes me. I felt at Chopes, it almost made me feel more uncomfortable knowing I'm protecting my head. It's like you're thinking about hitting your head because you have one on.
It's not really an ego thing. And sometimes it is, but most of the time it's more like I said, feeling. It's like you gotta be feeling comfortable in uncomfortable situations. Put yourself in that position to be like, oh crap. And then sometimes when you can't be at your 100%, it's kind of hard, right?
Yeah.
I have one last question for you. Who do you think's gonna win if it's not you, my brother?
You.
Yeah, right. No, come on. There's no wrong answers, but
I don't know. I hope somebody who charges just gets a crazy wave. Mm-hmm. That's all I want to see. Is just like, it doesn't matter who wins. It's just, let's see somebody just do something that's never been done out of pipeline or backdoor. Mm-hmm. Just a dick one.
Hey, you guys heard it here. Thank you, Billy. Love you. Good luck this year. Be safe. Okay, everybody, watch out. Stay out of our way. Okay, what's up, everybody? We're here with Kalani Grace. We're starting off. Okay, cut. Hold on. Hold on. Kalani, he has to introduce himself. That's right?
My name is Kalani Grace.
Age?
28 years old, from right here in North Shore, Oahu.
Right on. What is your goal for this winter?
My goal for this winter is I got a lot of goals.
Well, let's start off with your first goal. There's 10 G's up for grab.
Okay, my goal for this winter is to stay alive, have fun, and just do what I do at Pipe, just surf and have fun.
There you go. And then?
No huge plans.
No huge plans? That's good. It's a start.
Yeah. Just have fun and win the Slab of the season.
That's good. That's good. What are you going to do if you do win with that 10 grand?
First, I was wondering if Ted was doing back pay for the last 2 years. Because we had a little gap where we missed Wave of the Winter, but no, if I win 10 grand, I'm going to put it towards my baby coming in December, which would be really cool.
What is the wave you're looking for? You're just like, oh, this is like going to be the wave of my life. Do you have a certain lineup?
Yeah, I do. I have my lineups, which I cannot say. But I'm looking for 10 to 12 foot left. Go to YouTube, type in Randall Paulson, and I'm looking for one of those waves. The 10 foot left, big, deep, scary.
That breaks on the first reef, not a roll in.
Yeah, like first and a half reef. Little chip in, not rolling, but chip in.
The next question I have is, who's your idols out there? Like, who did you look up to surfing?
Burger in Paradise.
Easy on the butter.
I promise to God, showing up Burger, but obviously Uncle Derek, Uncle Mike, some of the greats, Jerry Lopez, Jamie O'Brien, but mostly the goofy footers like Uncle Liam and Uncle Derek. Uncle Derek would be my biggest inspiration at Pipeline by far.
Nice. That's epic. What's the best advice you ever gotten from Uncle Derek?
To be honest, not a lot of words, more from just watching.
Just action.
Watching what he does, yeah.
That's cool.
But I did get really good advice from Wakita that told me to sit right underneath Uncle Derek, just in case he doesn't catch it. And that morning, I actually went out and did that and got the first real pipeline wave of my life. He was a little bit too far out, and he said, go. And I said, let's go.
That's how it started.
That's how it started.
Now move.
Yeah.
Kalani's coming
if
through.
Uncle Derek says go, Kalani is by far the greatest thing in the whole wide world because I'm going.
Where do you like to check pipe from? Because everybody has like their certain spots, right?
For sure. I check pipe from straight on. I think you get the best angle looking straight from the pipe axis or the Volcom house.
Okay. Right on. And then, do you prefer wearing a helmet?
For sure.
And why is that?
Well, I started wearing a helmet a while ago because pipeline is so scary and big and gnarly, but the reason why I didn't wear a helmet at first is because I thought I was too cool to wear a helmet because I didn't like the look of it, which is the lamest thing you could possibly think because it's not about looking cool out there. It's about surviving another day.
Oh, and coming home
So
to your family and friends, right?
Yeah, and then we can worry about looking cool on land. But you get the wave of the day in a helmet, nobody cares about the looks. That means nothing. Coming home safe means everything.
Who do you think is gonna win if it's not you?
I think, shit. I think there's way too many hammers to answer that question. So yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Hopefully me or Burger.
Any dog
We'll
has
see.
their day.
Yeah, it all depends. Pipeline will choose the winner. Everybody's so talented out there that Pipeline already has its winner.
So we will find out in April 1st, everybody.
Yes.
Have a nice day and on to the next.
That's why